Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 36 of the Ironman account. Don't mind me, I'm just fishing some minnows in the background, but I'm going to talk about my set of goals. If you look on the screen now, I'll have put up a spreadsheet that gives you a priority list of 0 to 5 and a bunch of goals that are in the spreadsheet. So I have priority 0 to 5. 0 means something that's ongoing that I'm going to do as I go along. And priority 1 is what I'm working on next. 2 will become after that. 3 is a little ways off. 4 is long ways off. And 5 is, well, eventually in the future. Priority 0 are basically things like barrows. I need to do barrows as and when it comes up, just a little bit here and there as I feel like it. Hunt for the Dragonfire Shield. That's kind of ongoing via Slayer with wyverns and dragons and whatever. Hopefully I'll get one eventually, but I'm not going to start hunting for it. The other thing is the Imbued Heart and Eternal Gem. Hopefully via Slayer I'll end up with one of them. I'm at I think nearly 60 kill count currently, so maybe I'll end up with it at one point. The primary goals for now are going to be 85 Slayer, so I can go for a whip, currently at 83, so 85 is pretty close. The next goal is 99 strength. I should end up with about 97-ish from getting 85 Slayer. So if I train on controlled or do a little bit more with a dragon skim, I'll end up at 99 pretty quickly. The other goals are 75 smithing and 65 rune crafting, because those will be required for the hard diaries to get all of them done. My priority 2 goals, which are not going to be worked on in this episode, but will be kind of like next couple of episodes, I guess, are going to be getting all the hard diaries done and getting 81 Herblore, starting Zolra and Skatizo, working on 87 Slayer for the Trident. Eventually after that, once some of those are out the way, as it moves on, I'll be starting the Dragon Pickaxe grind, the Dragon Warhammer grind, as well as starting a little bit of God Wars dungeon, preferably probably starting with Sarah and Zami, because those are the easiest. The rest of them I'll just update the spreadsheet as time goes on. As I accomplish the goals, I'll move later ones to higher priorities, and if I think of any more or you have any suggestions, please let me know. And anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. After a long slog, we're starting this episode off with level 63 rune crafting. I don't seem to be getting anything from these levels. The goal is going to be 65 for the diaries, but if I don't feel like doing any more, that's not too bad, because boosting 2 levels is pretty easy. And honestly, this is getting really boring. And with the end of this neck rail over here, 93 strength. We're also closing in on 88 hit points, so I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes when that happens. Ooh, 750k for the next strength level. That's pretty far. And as promised, here is going to be level 88 hit points shortly. Just a couple of XP away. Oh, one more hit. Okay, maybe one more hit after that. There we go, level 88 hit points, and also 104 combat. Also, this task has been really terrible. I've received 1 rune 2-hand sword in the whole task of 200. That's just really disappointing. Still keeping up with the pretty regular herb runs, about 3 each day, and here is level 86 farming from it. I actually haven't done any tree runs in quite a while because I ran out of tree seeds, and I haven't done any birdhouse runs because I ran out of barley seeds, so I should really get back to that. And so basically the entirety of this level has come from herb runs. It's a pretty good XP, so I'm going to keep that up. And 86 farming, I don't think I get anything else until like 91, so a little bit boring, but pretty nice to get anyway. Came across a dragon impling recently, so let's see what he's got for us. 3 amulets of glory. I guess I'll take it. Also, just want to point out, I recently achieved 60 million total experience. That's a pretty nice 10 million milestone. We interrupt your regular Slayer progress to present you with level 65 rune crafting. There we go. This means I can now craft death runes, which means come the completion of Morning's End Part 2, I'll be able to complete the Ardun diaries, as the Ardun hard diary requires the crafting of some death runes, and there we go. I'm going to get back to Slayer shortly, but before I do that, I have a ton of gold ore that I'm going to use to go and get level 75 smithing, so I'll get back to you in a couple minutes with that. And here's the first smithing level coming in, level 73. And there we go. I can now make the adamant crossbow bolts, which is pretty good. I have some saved up from wyverns, but I'll obviously need to make more for the diamond and ruby tipped ones. And I still have enough gold ore to go get 75, so I'll get back with you at 74. This, I guess, batch of gold gives us level 74 smithing. Cool thing about this is adamant dart tips, which means I can now start making dart tips out of the 1,000 adamant bars I've saved up, hence why I haven't used them yet in this training, because I want to be able to make most of these into dart tips. Alrighty, I'll be back with you shortly with level 75 smithing. And this is the last trip of gold ore. Level 75 smithing has been achieved. This is for adamant scimitars, as well as adamant spears, which are required for the Wilderness Hard Diary and the Kandarin Hard Diary. Which means at this point I have all the requirements for all the hard diaries, which will be coming up pretty shortly, but it means I have nothing stopping me from going back to Slayer, so not too far away from 84, so let's get back on that. Okay, this gargoyle up here, he's going to be pretty special. He's going to give us a level 84 Slayer. This means just one more to go, and I will get 85, and that means I will be able to start going for my whip, so just 300,000 experience to go. Probably will get 95 strength off that, and definitely 89 hit points. So I'll get back to you with the next strength level, I guess, because that's pretty close. Still keeping up with the Slayer grind, under 300k to go to 85, but with this couple more attacks, level 94 strength is going to be coming in. Now, I'm probably going to end up with 95 just by the time I end up with 85 Slayer. So that'll put me... That'll be pretty nice, but it's looking like I will not get close to 99 by the time I reach 85 Slayer. But the goal will actually be pushed back to 87 because I'll need to get a trident at some point. So maybe we'll do a little bit of a dragon skim instead of whip in order to do that. Or maybe we'll just train on controlled and eventually get there. But yeah, it's pretty nice to be getting such high strength levels. Dust Devil tasks are pretty great, tons of magic experience, and with this one we've got level 84 mage. I'm not sure what that gets us, but more mage levels are always good, so there we go. So I stayed a little bit beyond the end of my task because I was really close to a hit points level, and so there we go. Level 89 hit points has been achieved. It's 500k for the next hit points level, 126k for 85 Slayer, 330k for strength, so I'm probably going to get a strength level next, just before a Slayer level. It's going to be close though, so I guess I'll get back to you once I either get 95 strength or 85 Slayer. Alrighty, so I have a Necrael task, and I figured I should probably start using I should make an Arclight and use that. It'll be a little bit quicker, and I have plenty of ancient shards anyway, so let's combine these, and there we go. Got my Arclight now. This will be pretty nice. It'll be useful for the whip grind as well, so let's just stick a whole bunch of charges on there. Should have enough for 10,000. And there we go. 10,000 charges on the Arclight with 9 more ancient shards, so hopefully I'll end up collecting more, but best in slot against demons for, well, forever really. It'll be useful for Zami as well, so I won't use too much of it, but it'll be nice for now. And here we finally have it. The long hard slog is finally coming to an end, and with this gargoyle kill right there, level 85 Slayer has been achieved. I can now go kill abyssal demons. Let's head upstairs and go work on our whip, because I would depending on the task I had, I was planning on cancelling it and skipping for an Abbey Demon task, but gargoyles are pretty good, so let's just go kill them off task. Hopefully getting a whip won't take too long. And here we go. First Abyssal Demon kill on this account. Actually, first one in the history of the game for me. Didn't get lucky, but I guess I'll stay here until we get the whip. Still hunting for the whip, only at about 85-ish kill count, but here is going to be level 95 strength. If I could hit something that isn't a 0. Oh, nope, almost. There we go. 95 strength has been achieved. I really hope I don't end up hitting 96 by the time I get a whip, because that would kind of suck to go that dry, but I'll get back to you with when I get it. Alrighty, there we go. Finally got that whip. That looks wonderful. Let's check the KC. I think it's like 120-ish. 107. That is wonderful. Hey, finally looked like a good account now. That is great. Finally gotten there. Let's kill one more for good luck. But yeah, that is the whip achieved. 85 Slayer. Wonderful. Now we look like an actual somewhat good proper account. Alrighty, so I guess this is the end of the episode. We got 95 strength, 86 farming, 75 smithing, 65 rune crafting, and the big old 85 Slayer along with our abyssal whip. And so yeah, there we go. The abyssal whip is now being achieved on the Ironman. This is a really weird position. Let me move over here quick. The abyssal whip has finally been achieved on the Ironman. So I guess we're on to finding some new goals. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed the fairly long grind to the whip. And hopefully we'll see you all next time. See ya.